if you're ever faced with the opportunity to do something new, there's always going to be that unknown variable of what will happen if it doesn't work out. That is kind of what I had to face when I left my cushy 9 to 5 job to start my lead generation agency. Was the fact that this thing could fail. It's a higher likelihood of failure versus my 9 to 5. And then what happens then? What do I do? Do I have to go back to my job? Do I have to start busting tables again? What that unknown is scary to a lot of people, and that's why most people don't make that jump happen. And they might have something on the side that they never fully commit to, or they just never start that something on the side. And that kind of ties into the burn the ships theory of when explorers were conquering new lands and they landed on new land, the captains would burn the ships so that no one could retreat back to the mainland. They were forced to start their new life on the new land and build from there. So that's what I did with my 9 to 5 is I quit, and I quit on pretty good terms. They wanted me to come in and work the last week, but I told them I would just do it remote. So I think I burned the ships there. I don't think they would take me back. But that gave me more energy and fuel to work on my 9 to 5. And going back to the don't be afraid of the trenches, you have to be confident in yourself to know that no matter what happens, you can dig yourself out and you can find success. For the first few months of my business, it was going great. And then, I was about to say unfortunately, but not necessarily unfortunately, I had the opportunity to start to drive Uber Eats, to earn some money on the side from my business to supplement my business income, because the business income just wasn't enough to support me and to pay my bills and everything. So I needed to drive Uber Eats on the side. And you have to be prepared to do that stuff if you're thinking about making new jumps. If you're thinking to move into a new city, or if you're trying to exit a bad relationship, or you're starting your business, whatever you may be doing, you can't be afraid of getting in the nitty-gritty if things don't work out your way. And I think ultimately having that confidence to not be afraid comes from that confidence in yourself and in your own abilities. And that's my story of I quit my job. It was working out well, and then I had to go do Uber Eats. And I'm not afraid of doing Uber Eats. It's very humbling. It's very rewarding. You get paid immediately, and I'm prepared to do that again if the need arises. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of the trenches. And that also relates to me and jiu-jitsu as well. I did jiu-jitsu for probably 2 or 3 years, and then I took probably an 8-month, almost a year break. I just had some health stuff going on, so I wanted to stop and recover a little bit. And then I got comfortable not going to the gym. I was doing more lifting than jiu-jitsu, and I'll admit it, I was afraid of going back into the gym, afraid of losing all my skills, afraid of being knocked down a few rungs on the meritocracy ladder. But I had to just sack up and get back in the gym. And you just can't be afraid of those things because they're very humbling experiences. You learn a lot, and you ultimately come out of it a better, stronger, more worldly person. And that's what I did through returning to the gym, and then also with Uber Eats. And curious to know if you guys are experiencing this in your own life right now. Drop something in the comments. Would love to talk about it. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.